Peace, y'all. What's good? It's your brother God Science. I'm up in here once again. I know it's been a while, been a little busy, but I'm back on it. I haven't forgot about y'all. I want to give a special shout out and salute to the few subscribers that's been subscribing off the old videos. I really appreciate it. All the subscribers that have been here, really appreciate it. I'm almost there, so I can have ads on my channel. So I really appreciate the ones that's here. First off, this is the second time I'm doing this damn video because of technical difficulties. So now we're going to do it all over again. And as you can see the title, we're going to talk about this Jay-Z thing real quick because I'm getting tired of hearing about it. And a couple of subscribers reached out and tried to ask what I thought about it. I was watching it for a while, did a little bit of an investigation, I'll tell you this. One, I don't know what the fuck the deal is. Now I know he's might be supposed to be doing some music and stuff for halftime shows and things like that. But other than that, I have no clue. So I'm talking about all the hype that's been going on in the so-called conscious community. Now, when his last album, he was dropping a lot of jewels and shit here and there, which was one of his most personal albums ever. And a lot of people felt that he was going in a more conscious direction. So when this thing happened with the NFL, we know the Colin Kaepernick kneeling and for, shit that's been going on since 1960. Well, far than that. It's 2019 and we still dealing with the same shit. Police brutality. You know what I mean? I'm not saying all police are bad, but you got to think of it like this. If you're a good so-called good cop, and the so-called bad cops and you're not saying shit, you're just as good as them. It's just like me. If I'm standing next to a pedophile, a child molester, and I'm watching them doing it and I ain't stopping it, what the fuck y'all gonna call me? Y'all gonna call me a fucking monster too. You just like him because you stood there and you watched that shit. It's the same fucking principle. Of course, people are not going to apply the same principle and things they agree with, especially majority of white people, because we see what's going on in this fucking nation. We see who's in office that's feeding off this shit. And these fucking sheeps out here, they always fall for the fucking okie doke. And, it's really, one thing in the nation of gods and earth we was taught about are deaf, dumb, and blind people. And out of all the other things that I used to question, whether Master Fard Muhammad weighed the earth correctly or whatever, there's no fucking denying that people are deaf. Oh my God, look at me! I can't even say it. Dumb, deaf, and fucking blind. All right, mental death. That shit is some real shit. Because you can watch the whole the majority of population of people move like fucking rats, like sheep. They follow, they don't think for themselves. They forgot they have a fucking mind. Now, when it comes to this situation here, let me say this. One, I don't know this man personally. Do any of us really know this man personally? Hell no. We bought his movies. We bought his music. We seen him. He's what you call a celebrity, okay? A celebrity, a powerful celebrity, and a powerful businessman, right? He's married to who? Who the hell is he married to? One of the most biggest singers, pop singers in American history, Beyonce. That gives him extra power. That's why if you've been on the internet lately, you have seen people coming out. Their first reaction was always the right reaction, they say. I don't know. That's what they say. But they came out and told he sold us out. He sold us out. But they walking that shit back, ain't they? They walking that shit back strong. I mean, you got people that was videotaped by TMZ and they still walking that shit back. Why? Because it shows you that he has some power. He can fucking cancel your damn show, Irv Gotti. He can jam your ass up, Jermaine Dupri. So y'all better start apologizing and shit. Even though, the thing with me is like, why are we putting him in this position to fucking lead us? Why we can't just lead ourselves, stand up for our fucking selves? And that's the issue I have with us as a fucking people. We always looking for somebody It's nothing wrong with having teachers. There's nothing wrong with from learning from other people. But when we start putting them in this Messiah type place where they're the savior and they do something that we don't agree with now, oh, they're the enemy now. They're the enemy. He is about the bag. You know that, right? Is anything wrong with that? I mean, if you really look at it, what we're all doing here, we're all trying to get to the damn money. Let's just be real about it. I know about all this spiritual shit. Yes, I get it. There is a spiritual side to life, but there's also a physical side. And who has the money, who has the fucking power? That's just how it goes in this shit here. Now, not everybody has that knowledge of putting money in its real perspective. There's nothing wrong with money. It's what people will do to get it. When you start taking other people's lives, when you start like murdering your family members, your fucking best friend, you do the most dirt, whatever it takes to get the money, then that's basically what the Bible is talking about. Money is the root of all evil. It wasn't saying money was bad. It was saying the love of money, what we will do, because we don't believe there's no other way, because we were always taught that there's not enough. There's not enough this, there's not enough that, there's not enough oil, there's not enough this. Given the illusion that we live in a world of scarcity, when we're taught that the universe is infinite, right? I get it, because I'm stuck in that mindset sometimes, because that's what I was taught by my mom and my family. What they used to say, hey, money don't grow on trees. They held on to that dollar. So they gave us the impression that money was hard to fucking get. So when you start studying money and studying this spiritual, you start seeing that that's a fucked up mindset to have. You're supposed to think the other way, that it's easy to get fucking money, that money's gonna flow through me, and all this positive thinking that you get when you watch people like all these people that have these in teachings on money and things. It's always some common thread moving through each of these teachings, no matter who it is. And it's money is a mindset. Money is a mindset. Money is a mindset. The problem is that we were taught the wrong fucking mindset. Just like in the in the 120 lessons, we were taught to eat the wrong foods, physically and mentally, right? So it's hard when you get older to change that perspective. When the physical, sometimes, you told that they feel like you're wealthy and you don't have a dime in your damn pocket. So when you start doing these fucking affirmations and like I am rich, money flows through me, your ego, your conscious mind kicks in and be like, motherfucker, you ain't got no damn money, right? How you gonna get gas? How you gonna pay the rent? How you gonna do this? And then you start backing down. You're like, let me come into reality. I don't. So it's not as easy as The Secret might have explained it, but it can be done. It just takes time, especially how we as a people grew up. This is gonna go into my next videos about that damn Popeyes sandwich, but I'm gonna do a bill on that. But let's get back to Jay-Z, because I'm going on. The whole point of the fucking video is this. Is this man playing chess? We don't know. He's a millionaire, all right? Now, I get the inspirational side of it. He came from nothing to something. That's very fucking powerful, all right? There's people that's in the ghetto now, and he's showing that it's possible to get there. Now, he might make moves that we don't agree with, because we probably don't really understand it. Now, I know how it looks. Do I wish that it went down a little differently? Of course. But I'm not in his shoes. I don't know him. I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe he's thinking, I need to get in there. I'm hoping that, because I like Jay-Z. He's one of the best rappers to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, once again, he's an inspiration. He can, people that won't have anything, it shows that, you can have something. You can get there. Now, we know that Jay-Z's sort of an anomaly. That doesn't happen that much. He was one of the drug dealers, in his early days. We all know his history. And a lot of people didn't walk away from that shit. A lot of people are dead or locked up. He was able to walk away from that, take his money, and put it into legal shit because he was smart, right? He was smart. And look what he has now. I get it. So when it comes to my whole answer to this whole thing is I think we shouldn't put him in that position. We need to do what the fuck we need to do. If we need to stand up, why can't we stand up? We can stand up for a chicken sandwich. We can all get together and go to Popeyes in numbers. But we can't do that, you know, to end the fuck, I'm not saying, look, I know what the white man's place in all this whole shit. I get it. But we need to start doing things about us. The fucking black on black killing, the black on black fucking hate in our community, you know, is we don't stand up for that shit, you know. But a cop come, I'm not saying it's right, but what I'm saying is let's do it all the way around. Let's stop making messiahs out of these celebrities. That's what they are. And in America, that's an issue. You have people that will sit back and they will be so interested in someone else's life. I was never a person like that. How is it gonna make me more money by folk? Now we got the power of social media and YouTube, and we could easily make videos on people, celebrities. We have big channels that's doing that, and all they do is talk about this person's life and this person's life, and people just like that. I think they just like to see people do bad or some shit to make them feel like, oh, okay, I'm normal. Because I don't know what it is. All I do know is they eat that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So if I started making and I'm just going at fucking bigger channels than me, going at celebrities, I probably get more likes and views and shit. But like I said, what you're selling your soul is what you won't do outside yourself. And I won't do some shit like that for fucking money. I believe that it will come another way. See, we can't talk all this, let's call on our ancestors shit and, in this spiritual and mindset, all this shit, and not believe in it. And then want to, throw someone else under the fucking bus, hurt somebody else or something for money, because then we don't believe we can't get it another fucking way. You know what I'm saying? I don't, that's that's twisted. So like these dudes in the so-called conscious community, you can't be talking about all this shit and then you have scamming going on and shit like that. Well, then you don't believe what the fuck you're teaching. You don't believe about the ancestors going to take care of us and the universe will provide with us and righteousness and all this shit, and then turn around and do some shit like that. You're just showing you don't believe it. So my whole thing over this thing is I have no fucking clue. What I do know is that we need to do things for ourselves, come together for ourselves. We don't need to have celebrities, and I get the frustration in the black community. Every time we have a millionaire, we feel like they don't speak out for the real shit that's going on. All right, aka Oprah, she don't say shit. Aka Michael Jordan, he don't say shit. And I could keep going on and on and on and on and on. It seems like when you come to a certain level, you don't say shit. It was given the impression that Jay-Z, he had power, but at the same time, he was kicking that real shit. And we just hope that, he gonna keep kicking that real shit. That's all we can do. So anyway, thank you guys for watching and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. For those that do, that watch the video, I really appreciate it. What y'all think about this Jay-Z thing? Are y'all tired of hearing about it like me? Because I'm tired of hearing about it. Because like I said, talking about somebody else's life is not going to make my fucking pockets any more fat. I try to work. I try to deal with my life and my family's life. Fuck, just not one of them persons, man. But what y'all think about it? Leave your comments, and I'm out, man. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.